Hello, hello from my VIPKid classroom. This is Teacher Stacy, and I am coming to you with my second video on props. If you didn't see my first video, try to check that out because I went through probably the most important props that I use on a daily basis, really, in my classroom. And I teach every day. I usually do not teach on Sundays, but I teach every other day, so they're getting a lot of use. And it's things that occur, items that occur over and over, you know, in the classroom. So helpful things to use. This video, I decided to focus on animals. Okay, so I've got all kinds of animals here. You use a lot of, or you look at a lot of different animals in the lessons with VIPKid, and it really, I mean, maybe not quite as many with the older groups, but they still do look at animal body parts and the ways that animals move. You know, sharks have fins that they swim with, and tigers have claws, and then even some more upper level things, discussions about animals and habitats and that sort of thing. So animals are everywhere. So I highly recommend having some animal props, okay, or at least being able to pull up the correct pictures of animals on your phone that you could show them, or having printed pictures of animals, something with animals. You're going to see animals. So I thought I would talk just for a little bit about which animals I use the most in the lessons that I teach. So my dino is brand new. I'm so excited to have him. Anyway, he's brand new. I have not used him yet, so he will be used tomorrow in class. So, you know, he's an animal, dinosaur. So obviously he is a high priority prop, an animal prop. Now, my next animal prop would be a dog. So I have two different dogs here that I use. Dogs come up a lot in the lessons. So I have my main one that I usually grab because he's bigger. So when I reach down to grab him, he's usually the first one I see. But then I switch him up a little bit for my kids, my children that I have a lot, you know, that see this dog a lot. So then we'll switch to this dog. But just dogs. I love to raid my kids, my kids in my own house bedrooms for whatever animal props that I need. We are overflowing with stuffed animals, so it never seems to be a problem. You will do a lot of farm lessons and teach the kids about a lot of farm animals. Okay, these are the most used farm animals that, farm animal props that I use in my lessons. So we have a chicken. Bark, 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 bark. Now, we just happen to have this in my house. I don't know where it came from. I know that a stuffed chicken is not really that easy to come by, maybe. But anyway, if you see one somewhere or find one on sale, a chicken is very helpful. Oh, and then, of course, you also have to have eggs. So you can talk about, I just have Easter eggs for talking about chickens laying eggs. Okay, and then also... Oh, I mentioned my dog, but I did not pull out my cats. So then I have cats. Also have two cats. It just so happens that every single cat, really, that I have seen in the VIPKid lessons look either like this cat, like the orange striped kind of tabby cat sort of, or this cat that has the dark gray stripes. So it's just funny. These happen to be my two cats that I have, but they look very similar to the two styles of cats that they usually put up on the slides. There are probably some other ones too, but these I see the most. So I try to just pull out whichever cat is being used in that lesson and use that cat. Okay, pig. This is just a piggy bank. Okay, that we had at our house. All right, so you've got to practice that, practice those animal sounds. But here's my pig. That's a farm animal that is used a lot. A duck is a farm animal that is used a lot in the lesson. So quack, 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 quack. I also have another little one here, little baby shower duckling, okay, that I use. And finally, let's see, my cow. Moo, moo. I'm not sure if we have a stuffed cow or not, but our family dressed up for Dress Like a Cow Day at Chick-fil-A last year, and we all had masks on a stick that we made for Dress Up Like a Cow Day. So one of these I'm using for my cow. So the cow is another farm animal that you will see a lot. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think that's about it for farm animals. Okay, so some other random animals that will come up a lot in lessons. Another one is a rat. A rat. Here's my rat puppet. Hello. Okay, so I'm not sure where this came from, but anyway, I found it again in my kids' stuffed animals. But a rat or mouse comes up a lot in lessons, so it's helpful if you have some kind of mouse or rat prop, if that is possible. I know that I have a lot of props, like I use a lot of stuff. My area is not real organized all the time. I know a lot of teachers really like a real nice, neat area with everything really organized, but I just like props, so I like to use things. The kids like them when they come up in the screen, and it's just helpful, especially with the rat that is a puppet, so he can also talk, and that helps with talking and dialogue and going back and forth. Another animal that I use quite a bit is my frog. So this is just a little finger frog that I got for free somewhere, I'm not sure. But anyway, he comes out a lot. And then also, of course, you have to have, or it's good to have, a panda. The children in China love seeing my panda because that is an animal that they really associate with. So here is my panda that will come out every once in a while. And then I have just a few other random animals. In my picture, my profile picture, I am in front of my background for my classroom, and I have my monkey. So this is just an animal that I have that I like. I like this stuffed animal, and he's just sort of my little mascot. But monkeys also come up a lot too. So you will have jungle animals. Oh, I did not show my lion. We do have a lion. A lion. Rawr! Rawr! So we do talk about jungle animals. We have monkeys and lions. We have elephants. Which also brings me to my little finger puppets. So here are my little finger puppet animals that are kind of small, actually, for my fingers. I mean, my fingers are not very big, but sometimes I have trouble getting them on there. So a lot of times I will just hold them up and not actually put them on my fingers. But these came from Wish. I don't know if you all have purchased anything from Wish before, but I have purchased many things from the my Wish app on my phone. And anyway, these came from there. They were just a few dollars for all of them. I think there's maybe 10 in there. But lots of different animals. We have elephant and a bunny. Rabbits are used a lot also. Elephants and rabbits are used a lot. So I have those actually sitting, they're not even in the bag, they're just sitting right here on my keyboard because those are used so often, so I don't even put them away. They just always sit there. And also in this set, there is a hippo and a panda and a duck and a mouse and a cow, moo. There's my other cow. Frog. I think that's a frog and not a turtle. I'm pretty sure. I use it as a frog. But anyway, dog and bear. And all of those animals I have seen at least one time in lessons for VIPKid. So I have been able to utilize all of those. And I use those for reward systems too sometimes, which will be a separate video that I will do on my reward systems that I use. But anyway, so that's just kind of a quick, oh, I have one more. My little plastic horse. I need to find a better horse. This is just, anyway, it's kind of hard to see, but you do use horses a lot also, talking about horses running and their long legs and that type of thing. Galloping is a verb that you will come across in the VIPKid lessons. So those are all, not all of my animals, but those are most of my animals, I believe, as I look around. Oh, I do have my insanely long, and don't really know why we have this. Actually, I do know why we have this. My children were at the beach, and my daughter went by one of these little machines that spits out the tickets and pressed the button, and someone had already put money in the machine, and she won the jackpot and out spewed about 3,000 tickets that we then turned into the ticket counter for 3 hugely long stuffed snakes. So anyway, then, you know, came a lesson on using your tickets wisely. But anyway, this is what my kids picked out. And I have used this one in my class a lot. So he kind of goes wrapping around and we talk about snakes slithering and all of that. So sometimes the kids are like, ooh, snake, ugh, you know, but anyway, it gets their attention and he's kind of fun. So, all right, well, I know there are other animals around here that as soon as I turn off this camera, I will say, oh, I should have talked about that one too. But anyway, that's most of them. And again, just easy stuffed animals, or you can print some things out. My stuffed animals just stay in like a Rubbermaid tote over here next to my desk underneath, and I just pull them out whenever I want to share one with my students. So I guess that is all, and I will bring Dino over here to say goodbye again. Oh, Dino, yay! So clean and new. Just so excited about him. So anyway, all right. And Monkey can say bye too. All right, well, that's about it for animal props, and I will probably have one more prop video coming up because I've still got a lot of stuff sitting around here that I want to show you. So, all right, until next time, see you. Bye.